recovering, and I'm here. I'm very happy that I'm doing this video. I have told myself that I want to do this particular video, but it's been a while. I've been thinking about how do I come in here? What do I do? And, trying to set up and all of that, and trying to manage my family, my work and everything together. But finally I got over that, and I decided, you know what, it's not that serious. Just come in here and do what you have to do. And so if you're joining us for the very first time, all of Rain is about talking about life situations, people's stories, especially women, and hopefully I hope to encourage, inspire, motivate women through relationship, marriage, family, faith, business, entrepreneurship, and just talk about things that would impact the lives of people. I'm an advocate for women and children, the vulnerable. I am also a married woman. I am married, I have children, and I am, somebody's sister, and I'm somebody's auntie, and I'm someone's friend, okay? So, and I want to be your friend, and that's the reason why I'm using this platform to connect with you and just sit back, let's sip some drink and just connect, okay? And I'm not afraid to be here because I know that there's so many people that I can connect to, and that we can make, an impact in that person's life, and that person can make an impact in my life. And that's the reason why I am doing what I'm doing. So today I just want to talk about, I wanted to ask a question, because I hear women call other women out when they find out that a particular woman is going going after a married man, or having an affair with a married man. And what do you find? Okay, I'm going to be doing my dishes as we go, because I'm looking at the time and my kids are almost home. I have to go pick them up, and I have to make something for them to eat. Okay, and so I'm taken aback with that, because every time something happens or a man has an affair with a woman, it's usually the lady who is involved that people kind of scream at or kind of call out, and they kind of scream, they shout wolf wolf. Why is she dating a married man? Why does she have to have an affair with a married man? Why is she marrying a married man? Why did she get married to a married man? Didn't she know that this man is married and that she will be causing problem and havoc in his home, and she wants to be a home breaker? People want to know who this girl is, what she's doing, or the lady is, what she's doing, what her life is all about, and just who is she? Who is she? Why is she in their lives and all of that? I think we should take a step back as women. I think we should take a step back and actually see who the culprit is. If you're in a relationship, or you're married and you have children, or you're in a very serious relationship, you have a fiance, or you're in a relationship and it is a serious relationship where it is just you and me, no other person, no intruders, just you and I, married or single, but we have relationship together. Okay, I could be your baby mama, I have a child for you, and we're trying to work things out to be together, and I believe in you. Or I could just be your fiance. I have something, I have that trust in you, knowing that we're together and that we're building a life together, we're going to be together. And even if we're not building a life together, the fact that you're truthful to me, I'm truthful to you, I trust you enough to give you my heart, and there is no space for two people, okay? It's just me. Just like there's no space for another man, it's just you, okay? We should understand what that relationship is like. And so it's always very good to define the relationship from the onset. When you're with somebody, please always remind that person, it's you and I. Just you and I. Too much for one, not enough for two. Too much for me, not enough for two. Get to that point where you always want to remind that person, it's just you and I. And then, relationship takes time. Trust takes time. And now this person trusts you so much, they've given you their heart, they're building their lives around you. At this point, you as a man, you decided to go out there get yourself involved with another woman, start having an affair with another person. What is going on? Why are we calling the other woman out? What about your man? What about the man? He's the main culprit. He's out there doing what he's not supposed to do. As a responsible person who already knows that he has a marriage or already knows that he's in a really serious relationship, shouldn't have any business with any other woman outside. He shouldn't have any business with any other girl, for that matter, outside. He should be concerned about how to make his marriage work, how to make his relationship work, how to keep his home, how to be a father figure for his children, how to be that man that every child will want to look forward to and look up to. Not busy going out with somebody else half the time. Now, I could go in why some men do what they do, right? I could go on and tell you there are reasons why men cheat. I could go on and tell you that. There's so many reasons, but I'm just going to throw one here. Sometimes they're not happy with you in the house. Sometimes they feel you're choking them, or they're coming from an abusive relationship, or you're actually cheating on them, or they are out there, and there's distance. They're not with you, and so they begin to cheat. They get so comfortable, they begin to cheat. I'm just mentioning too. Regardless of what I have just mentioned, it is not enough for a man to cheat on his wife, to cheat on his significant other or his partner or someone that he's in a very serious relationship with. It is not enough to do that. Please, you're causing pain for the woman. And I get it, women. I get why you scream at the other woman. I get it. Because the first place you want to go is the person that is vulnerable. Like, I feel she should know. She should get me. She should understand the pain that I'm going through because she's doing this to me. She's a woman too. One day she's going to get married and start having her children, and somebody does that to her, she's going to feel it. Sometimes they don't even know the heck what they're doing. And I'm going to go to the younger generation, to the younger girls who are doing this. They don't even know. Now, this goes back to way back where we grew up, in a family setting or seeing our parents, our father, and we know he's taking care of us. It's his right, it's his duty to take care of us. Some of us were not even taking care of our parents, but you know the standard. You know what is expected of your father is to take care of you. You know your father is supposed to. You know that figure, that guy is there. Or maybe your uncle is the man of the house, or somebody that you're looking up to. You know when you have brothers. You know when you have men around you. You want to take them, somewhere if somebody's kind of poking you, want to fight you, you bring the men, right? Not the women. You bring the men first, because they can defend you. They're strong enough to stand for you. And so it's always there in our heart, in our mind, as we grow up as kids, as girl child, and then we go through elementary school, we go through high school, we go through the university, and knowing that we have this, and sometimes we don't even remember, but it's inside of us. We know there's something inside of us that tells us, you see a boy, you see a man, and the first thing that comes in is security. Yeah, that's the truth. He's I'm secure because there's a guy beside me. These guys won't be able to get to me. They won't come to me because there's a guy beside me, And so that begins to form in that girl's head, in that lady's mind, And it's just there, sitting there. And so when she sees a man who is actually advising her and, no strings attached, and she can share certain things with that guy, she's able to open up. Over time, a relationship is built. And to desist from that kind of relationship sometimes is very difficult. And so even if she knows that it's a married man, well, she came into meeting this guy or having that platonic friendship, not with something at the back of her mind or at the back of this man's mind, and things happen. At the end of the day, if they find themselves so comfortable, they begin to have an affair. Which is why I'm coming back to that point where you notice that you're becoming so close to a married man. Please, please, please leave him alone. He has a wife. He has children. At that point, go away. Doesn't matter what he's giving you. It doesn't matter the advice. It doesn't matter anything. Because at the end of the day, he's going to destroy you. And if you think that because, you think I'm going to be with him, you're destroying somebody else's marriage as well. Okay? If you think you're very happy, oh, he's making me happy, it doesn't matter, he's not going to destroy my life, I love him, I'm okay, it's because you're deceiving yourself. The love that you think you have for him, and I don't blame you, is coming from you as a child, having to have a father figure in your life, or an uncle figure in your life, or just a society trusting that a man is around you. Security is nothing more than that. So think deep. Would you rather be in a scandal with a man who is already married with children, or a man who already has a relationship, a serious relationship going on for him? Or would you rather be with somebody who cherishes you, has no other person there, and you're pitching your tent there? You're starting your grassroots there. You're building your foundation there. You're building your empire with that person, and you're planning your life with that person. Which would you rather? Go through scandal, be called names because of the fact that you want to be with a man? If he wasn't even responsible enough to know that he's in a serious relationship, or he's a married man, responsible enough for his children, his daughters, his sons, his wife, what makes you think he's going to be responsible enough for you? Okay? The reason why men come around you as a single girl is because they find comfort. At home, you have children, you have so many things, you have bills to pay, you have this. And so that's a place for them to come cool off. Now, the cycle begins when you get married to him and you start having children, and then it's the same thing, right? And then you find yourself trying to build the relationship which the wife is trying to build right now, which you are trying to destroy. And that's why women call you out. Now, I'm not a believer of calling women out. I'm a believer of calling the men out. I love marriages. I love relationship. I love beautiful things as love. I love people who love themselves and respect each other and enjoy each other's company. I don't like it when people destroy. I like it when people build. And when you build and build on a solid ground, then the outcome of that will be awesome. And so to the men out there who are actually married or who are in a very serious relationship, should be the ones that you should call out. So wives, women, if you find out that your man whom you have a very serious relationship with is having an affair, call him out or call him to order. You know, sit down and talk about it. If you need to go to therapy, you want to know why he's cheating. There must be a reason why he's cheating. I don't believe when people say, I don't know why I'm cheating. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just don't have any control over it. I don't know. Then there is a problem. Because you have to know. You are causing somebody else pain. Your wife is not happy. The woman in your life is not happy. And if you have children, the children will be affected one way or the other. And that could lead to separation, divorce, a lot of stuff. You're hurting somebody. Have you ever taken the time to look back and say to yourself, this one time I'm going to have this relationship with this person and I'm going to destroy what I already started building? Who does that? Who goes out to build a lovely building and then takes his time to get a sledgehammer and begin to destroy it? That's what you're doing, man. And so I just want to use this opportunity to say to women who are listening to me, who have had their heart broken by these men who have cheated on you, who have lied to you, who have done these things with other women and went as far as maybe marrying the woman secretly or having an affair secretly, and now it's in the open or something and they're flaunting it like nothing is happening. I want to tell you something. It's this book my friend gave me. It's called Blessings for Women. Thank you so much, my darling friend. I am so grateful for this book because I've been reading it. And, you know, I wanted to share something here. It said, may God bring fresh hope to your heart today. May God give you fresh hope in your heart today. May He give you the strength to go through the pain that you're going through. And, you know, may He give you wisdom and peace for your next steps. Because there are consequences. There's going to be a next step. As a Christian, I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in breaking up. However, I know that people go through a lot. I know that women are broken. Because when a man cheats on you, it is so heartbroken. It's not something that you expect. And so when it happens, you begin to look around you. What is it that I've not done? What is it that I'm doing that he doesn't like? Why am I in this kind of situation? You're in the situation because a man decided to do something which is wrong, which is contrary to what both of you believe, holding your love strong and being faithful to you. And so when a man crosses that boundary and is no longer faithful to you, unless he's remorseful and comes back to you, you need to start thinking about the next step. Next step in the sense that you have to call him to order. You need to call the people that you need to talk to him. If you need help, if you need therapy, if you need to talk to your pastor, if you need to talk to family or friends that you guys really chat and hang around with, people who he respects and you respect, people who actually will give you the right advice, people who actually, would definitely sit down, not go back behind you and say all sort of trash or things like that or judge, but just sit down and truly give you guys the best advice and find out what is going on and just move on from that. Okay? And may God give you the blessings of the day, to go with that. Because when children are involved, it's a different ball game. And so I just want women to know that it's not really about that girl. I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying we were all once girls and then became women, and some things they don't even know that now. And some people never had the opportunity to understand that until they get married. Sometimes they even have an affair with this married man, and their homes, the married man's home, get destroyed, and these girls just move on and get married to somebody else and live their lives happily ever after destroying somebody else's home. And so we women have to be very careful how we go about it. Not just taking instant conclusion, but see the trend. Because some men just do it one time and they come back and they feel remorse and they ask for forgiveness and never do it again. Okay? So give them the benefit of the doubt. Give them the opportunity to apologize to you and move on. And you seek help. Both of you seek help. Okay? Both of you seek help. Both of you remind each other why you came together in the first place, how much this person loves you, how much you love this person. Build yourself around that again. Okay? Now, when you have this kind of discussions with this person and then you notice that your husband is not changing, he's still going back there, he's still having an affair, even after you've spoken to him, even after people have called him, even after the people you trust, like your pastors or somebody that you know, or your spiritual leader or whoever, or your father or your mother, or somebody that you guys respect, have spoken to him, and he still goes ahead to still want to be with this person, then there is an issue. At that point, you begin to ask for options. If this, begin to set, you have to tell yourself the truth. Don't be in denial. Don't think that this will stop. Because if a man does not realize what he has, then he's gone. He's gone. And it's not for you to begin to fix. If you try to fix that, if you think you can fix it, and you're forcing him to come back, and he's not showing you the willingness to come back, he ain't coming back. And if he does come back, you will not take him the way he was before. Okay? You will not take the new him. Trust me. There have to be remorse. You have to know that he truly wants this marriage. He truly wants you. He truly wants this relationship and is willing to fight for it. Because you're a beautiful woman. Because you're a woman of virtue. Because you're a woman after his heart. You haven't done anything wrong. If anything, he has done you wrong. And so hold your head up high and keep your standard. You are beautiful inside and out. There is something good about what you saw in him that somebody else wants to take, okay? And you are so good that he chooses to stay with you. And if he doesn't want to and he wants to be with somebody else, well, that's good riddance to bad rubbish. It should not change you. If anything, it should make you better. You have to be strong. You have to be good. You have to love yourself regardless. You have to be strong regardless of what you find or where this takes you to. Because at the end of the day, two things will either happen. Either he stays back, respect his marriage, his home, or his relationship with you, or if you're boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever situation that you are in, or he's your partner, he either respects that and know that this is just between you and me, this is what we have, I respect this, I love it, and I want to keep it. Nothing else matters. If he's not disengaging from that person, then there is no point for you to keep him. If he's not showing remorse about his actions or what he's doing to hurt you, then he's not worth fighting for. Okay? But whatever you do, please, women, pray about it, talk to God about it, and talk to somebody that you trust so well, that you know can advise you, that has your interests at heart. And then at the end of the day, make a decision. You want to make a decision whether to stay in a toxic marriage or in a toxic relationship with somebody who does not give a hoot about you, or with somebody who you think is remorseful and wants to come back. Two things. If he doesn't care about you, then why are you with him? Why are you with him? Remember, men always want to have their cake and have it all. But life is not like that, right? He's breaking your heart. So if you are ready to accommodate another woman in your life, then okay, stay there. Work things out. If you're not ready to accommodate another woman in your life, then walk away. Okay? Walk away. Because at the end of the day, you are holding yourself bound. At the end of the day, you will be the one to be disappointed unless something happens. And that thing is going to come from him, not the other woman. Because when a man is a cheater and he's enjoying it and he doesn't care about you, guess what? If you're calling the other woman out and you drive her away and she leaves your man, he will just pick somebody else. It's going to continue over and over like that. He's going to go up with somebody. He's going to run along with somebody else. Okay? So the issue is not the other woman. It is your man. Call him to order. Let him change his act. Let him adjust himself and come back home and come back to the relationship both of you have built together. Well, I don't know what else to say, but if you enjoyed this video, please like, share. Maybe one or two people might find something interesting about it. I'm just sharing my own 2 cents about what I feel about the situation, and this is just me just sharing with you. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you get notified each time I upload a video here. I'm about to really bring you a lot of topic that you will love, a lot of stuff that you will like. Okay, so please, until next time, just keep the faith going and be strong, because you're a beautiful woman. All right, bye.